Hi friends, welcome to my channel. I am Sunique and I have here a little package from Oneness Emporium that I've been waiting for. So as usual we have a little envelope, and if it's like the other ones we'll have a few cards in there. I'll open that in a sec, but the order I made was for the Witch's Garden, which I wasn't originally going to get. Love the packaging here. But I don't know, I've seen people raving about the guidebook, and you know me, I'm all about the guidebook. So I thought I'd take a look. So yeah, I bought it from Sheryl, and let's get into it and let's see what all the raving's about. I've got high hopes. So first off, let's have a little look at our envelope. I love this sticker. Black and gold, love black and gold. Again, thank you for supporting my small business. So let's see what delights we have this time. So we have, now I found out this is the lunar edition. And I don't have this edition, I have the normal one. This is the fifth spirit. We have the Ace of Pentacles. So what have we got? Five of Swords. Oh dear. Ace of Pentacles from the fifth spirit. Here we have the Moth Spirit, Surrender Now, and this is from Animal Spirit mini edition in the tin, which I did buy. Then we have, oh, what's this? I've got a feeling that's the new Dracula tarot. Sort of looks like it, doesn't it? Then we've got the mini light seers. Oh, that was Queen of Wands by the by. And we have the Death or Rebirth. That's from the mini edition of the light seers. Then we have the thank you card. So let's put those back in my envelope. I must admit I'm collecting these now. It's one of the actual pulls from buying from Oneness Emporium. One is to support a small business, because these big boys, you know. Anyway, two, because I know Sheryl is always going to give us genuine products. There will be no fakes from her website, none at all. And three, because I'm collecting these. So yeah, thank you, Sheryl. Okay, we've got a magnetic box. And then we've got the book. Oh, it's big. Cool. So we've got full colour pictures, and then we've got the text on the other side. So yeah, Llewellyn type book. Well, it's a Llewellyn book, so that's how they do format them. So these are cards in shrink wrap, and Sasha Graham, brilliant, very well known author of tarot. Yeah, that's that same image that was in the bottom of the box. Very glossy. Oh, that's cute. What's this say? Everything is made out of magic, leaves and trees, flowers and birds, badgers and foxes and squirrels and people. So it must be all around us in this garden. In all the places. Oh, it's from the Secret Garden. Oh, beautiful, beautiful book. We've got again full colour images. Sasha, Natasa. She's from Scotland as well. I've got a few decks illustrated by Natasha. Don't know how to say that. So this is this year. So what we got, introduction, rules of garden magic. So it's about the garden. Card handling and care, grimoire, reading essentials, reading immediately, and daily practice. And then we've got the cards. We've got the major, the minor, astrology, numerology, colours, and meditative journeys. Well, we've got quite a lot actually. Oh, there's more. The major arcana begins on 29. So it tells you actually where everything is and where the court cards are as well. And then the magic. Spellcasting steps, love and romance, home and cards and family and ancestors, heart and health, transitions and past lives, life path and soul evolutions, dream and spirit communications, omens and augury, and a conclusion. Wow, wow, wow. There's a lot more than I anticipated. Part 1. Part 2. Okay, so we're going into, the Fool to the Chariot, the Strength to Temperance, Devil to the World. So, okay, so it's the septenaries. So if you lay the cards out in 7 rows of 7 across, then it's aspects of the journey, and that's explained here. So the first is the earthly, second spiritual, and thirdly celestial. Then we have the elements, earth, air, fire and water. Then we have the astrology, a little bit. Numerology, broken down there. Colours. And then that meditative journeys. So the cards have got a number to aid in numerological shortcuts, a single keyword provided as a shortcut into the card's meaning, an astrological association assigned by the Golden Door, brilliant, a charm, rhyme and incantation for tarot spells. So that's a nice way to actually include it into the deacons. And then we're into the cards themselves. So what do we get for the majors? We get the card image, we get 1.5 pages of text with the upright reverse meanings, and then to write the reversal, ask, what am I here to do? Oh, that's cool. So in just giving the reverse meaning, it's actually telling you how to address it. Wow, that's cool. Okay, so cards, then okay, 3 of Swords. So in the minors, yeah, same amount of information, and then in the courts, same amount of information. Oh, yeah, that looks interesting. So what do we have here? This is now we're on to part 4, Harvesting Magic. So we've got a page and a half on that, and then some tips. 1, 2, 2.5 pages, 2.25 pages, then some spreads. So we've got oh, those what I read at the beginning. Those are the spreads. There's quite a few spreads. A spell, a conclusion, and okay, brilliant. And how to write Llewellyn. On the back page. That is a really good book, isn't it? That'll be a lovely read. So I will have a look at the cards now. So that is the back of the cards that was on the inside of the box. So, oh, got some sticky. Absolutely gorgeous. So it's a cauldron and it is reversible. There's a bird there. And a key and a snake. Wow. Yeah, it's reversible. Cool. Okay. So. I do like the fact that this is a borderless deck. It's got all the elements that you would find in, you know, traditional meanings of the cards. A very gentle feel to it though. It's not messy witchcraft, is it? It's not at all. I think it's quite romanticised, but it's pretty. I mean, the bear and the cubs for the strength card instead of the lion shows sort of a nurturing aspect, as if there's some healing going on here. You know, it looks like there's a bag of healing herbs or tinctures or things in there that she's using. And we've got the basket here with the collected flowers and herbs. So yeah, it's just very gentle feeling I'm getting from this here deck. There's nothing threatening about it at all. I mean, even the death card, there's no threat there, is there? It's showing what we'd like to believe, really, that even though here we are grieving, it's not everything, it's not the whole story. We're not seeing the whole story. But as children, we're more open to it. But yeah, I mean, even the devil doesn't look overly threatening. I don't know. The tower, I mean, yeah, the tree house is on fire and the children are falling out. But look, they're going to be saved by these two badgers. So yeah, it's very romanticised, I think, but nice. I mean, I think I'd like to see a witches type tarot deck that is more of the earth, if you know what I mean. I don't know if I'm making sense there, but you know, not so twee, which is sort of why I wasn't suddenly drawn to this deck. I'm going to be honest, I wasn't. I don't know, we'll see. So as I've taken them out of the packet, this is the order they've come in. Wands, Cups, Swords, Pentacles, and they've gone Ace to 10. And then we have the court cards have come afterwards. So there must be a reason for that. Okay, so we'll just go through them. Let me start with the aces. We've got the same house here in all three cards. Oh, that's interesting. And we've got mountains in these two. So it's interesting, this house here that seems to feature, and it's in the background of the Four of Wands as well. Which is nice, the way it's bringing it all together, so you'd be able to weave a story, I think, with this deck. And this Eight of Wands, I like this way it's conjuring up energy here from the witch themselves. So we can see here where that energy is actually being implemented. Nice that we've got a little baby here wrapped, and the fox. And there's that house again. So I reckon this is definitely going to be a storytelling deck. Got a bit of apple bobbing going on. We used to do that as well when we used to have parties at home with my parents. That was one of the favourite games we had to play. I like the fact that it looks like these frogs or toads are getting quite drunk. We're making cider there, I think. It's a charming deck. I mean, we've got that house in the background there as well in the 5. So yeah, we can definitely tell a story, I think. Definitely it's there. Yeah, it is a recurring theme, that house. That I like that really shows that we're feeling it in our thoughts here. Again, I like the fact that the power is coming from the witch. The witch is able to rise above these negative thoughts here. And the emotions as well is shown. I like that. And yeah, this one struck me as well, the poppy. I always associate poppy with fallen soldiers. You know, with the Remembrance Sunday and the field of poppies in Flanders. So that struck me, I like that. This one, he's turned to stone. He's become so rigid in the 4 of Pentacles, holding on so tight that actually he's become stone. He's solidified. He can't move. That is a really good take, I think. So that one really, and I like the fact that we've got our cards here. We're going to ask the cards when is the right time. So that was quite nice. We've got a little elemental there. So yeah, they are all obviously based in the garden of the house. So yeah, I do like it actually. I like it a lot more than I thought. I think the reason the court cards have been separated is because they're colour coded. So all the ones are this beautiful vibrant red here. We still have the guards, so they're cool. We're playing with a spark of fire here. We've made it into a flame. Here we're controlling it from within, and here we're controlling it from without. That's brilliant. I like that. And the fact that we have antlers. Then in their cups they're like a greeny colour, and we're very water themed. You can almost feel this atmosphere in these cards here. That mossy, dank feeling. And will this be a prince if kissed? We've taken the armour off there. So yeah, we've got a little flying fish there and a squirrel. It's nice, it's nice. It's a very gentle deck, I think. Let's have a look at the sword. So we have blue for the sky and wings. You can see the stages of development, can't you, in these court cards, actually. It's done really well the way that's been depicted, I think. I love the owl. The wisdom and the book. And then we have, oh look, it is twee, isn't it? It's, yeah, it's a lovely little deck, actually. I mean, personally, I wouldn't want to get that close to a bison. But it's a fantasy land, isn't it? It is total fantasy, this deck, but it's a nice fantasy. It's a nice place to go when we need that sort of energy, I think. And it's interesting here, the diversity in age, actually, because even though this is a knight, it's shown as quite an older person, I think, looking at that. And I like the fact we've got the earth element sign there, whereas the queen looks younger than the knight. Look at the books and the bee. It's a gentle, beautiful little deck. So I'm looking forward actually to discovering it and seeing how it reads. But yeah, that's my little thoughts and walkthrough on the Witch's Garden. Or is it called Oh, the book is called Secrets of the Witch's Garden. But the deck itself is Tarot of the Witch's Garden. Yeah. So, until the next time, thank you so much for watching, friends. Thank you for being here. Bye. Bye now.